Hello everyone and welcome to our commentary of Hoodwinked 2, Hood vs. Evil from 2011. This
And
time
none of us have seen it before.
directed by Mike Deeser, who went on to make such classics as the Postman Pat movie.
Yay!
Anything else?
Well, he's worked on film, he didn't direct them, but he's worked on animated films such as 8 Crazy Nights, Looney Tunes Back in Action, and Barnyard.
The only one I like out of those is Barnyard and Looney Tunes Back in Action.
And his actual directorial debut was a short sequel to Lilo and Stitch called The Origin of Stitch.
Well, we know the origin of Stitch.
I've never heard of that movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Although it does have the original writers on board.
Sounds
That's
interesting.
great.
Wait, Chris Sanders and Dean DeBlois? Or
Of Hoodwinked.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
And
thought you were talking about Lilo and Stitch,
yeah.
but yeah.
yeah, but Mike Deeser also contributed to the screenplay, so we'll
Yeah.
see what his talents will bring us. So, you guys ready?
Anywho, yeah.
Start,
So,
just start
basically,
just
audience,
Steam
start
Link.
right. Yeah, what Dwayne said.
Okay, god damn it, I don't want AVG at the minute. Okay, so, you guys ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Ready as ever.
3, 2, 1, click. Oh
Next
yeah,
thing, because none of us have ever seen it before, so yeah, let's try and listen a good deal, because while this may look ugly, you never know what hidden nuggets of gold or...
If I can give this film credit, it looks slightly better than the first film.
Have you seen this one, Dwebs?
Huh.
I've seen Animat's review.
Huh.
Okay,
So it's mainly the story that's the issue, then.
Yeah,
Cast of characters. Hayden
Yeah.
Panettiere. I like
yes.
her.
There's no
Wow, they actually managed to get Glenn Close back. Wait, they managed wait. They managed to get Glenn Close back, but not Anne Hathaway?
I guess stuff happened. Oh, Bill Hader.
Oh,
Amy
wait,
Poehler as
that's
well.
right. Anne Hathaway was busy with Rio at the time, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, and fun fact. Do you know the music you're hearing now?
Mm-hmm.
The score for this film was actually composed by Murray Gold, aka the guy who's been doing the music for Doctor Who since the revival.
Awesome.
Nice. Well, hey, I mean, interesting music.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so this film is going to be focusing on the escapades of the Happily Ever After agency. Ugh.
As we say in the AGA, it's not just a theory.
Sisters of the Hood. What kind of name is that? Okay, this film has to be so bad that it never got a UK release in any way, shape, or form. Not even DVD.
By the way, is this one
it's
also
gonna be
going
fair-
to be a murder mystery? Or mystery or whatever
It's more
it
like
is?
from what I've heard, it's more like a spy film.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a cop movie. Oh, well, I have...
Buddy
Shit.
cop movie. From what Animat described it as a buddy cop movie with spy elements.
It's a shame, because
Well,
I'm eating donuts, so it would have fit.
Hold on. But he said it's a buddy cop movie with spy elements, so the donuts fit. Anywho, my laptop sort of screwed out on me a bit. What time are we at?
2:37, 2:38.
All right. Come on, player.
Yeah, it does look better than the first one. I can see it.
It's not
Is it-
moving.
The textures, the textures in the models look better, definitely.
It's not amazing, but it's notably different.
Okay, I'm at 2:44, but I'm guessing you passed that.
Yes, we have.
Sorry.
Go to 3:25 or something.
Actually,
Yeah, that's
actually, you might
square.
you might go. We're almost there, and so we might go 3, 23, 24, 25, whatever. What is?
I'm at 3:45.
Okay.
Go ahead, Lips.
All right. 3:45.
This commentary's off to a roaring start.
Okay.
Well, blame your
3,
laptop.
2, 1, click. Okay, so wait. They're
Oh
honestly-
yeah,
they're
oh yeah.
honestly
The
trying
animation
to-
does look better.
They're honestly trying the fake beard disguises.
Yeah, considering how insane this series is, I don't really see the problem.
Yeah.
You don't need to translate; you just need to slow it down. I mean, don't you
That's
remember
what
this?
he's doing. That's what he's doing. That's what he means by translate. Okay, it's off to an interesting start so far.
Yep, they got Bill Hader and Amy Poehler to play Hansel and Gretel. But keep,
Well,
in
like I
mind,
s-
but keep in mind, this was before Inside Out.
And what does that mean in this case?
Well,
I'm guessing she's not
All
very
right.
good.
well. I don't blame them. I blame
The
for what
script.
they have to work with. Get it? Because they're German.
I don't know.
Okay.
The first movie was also also had jokes like this. So
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, so far this seems faithful to the original movie in terms of tone.
yeah, I mean
Oh.
I mean yeah, it's insane and pretty over the top. But then again, so was the first movie. So
Yeah. Honestly, seems to be doing it rather well so far.
This seems harmless so far.
so Grandma is now a cop.
She's part of the HEA,
And
All
the
of them are.
HCA stands for...
Happily Ever After Agency.
The
yeah.
thing they mentioned at the end of the first film.
Okay. Although, shouldn't there be two A's then? Whatever. Yeah. Actually, the animation does look a step up.
Yeah, it does. The backgrounds are still around the same level, but the character models got you can tell they got them improved in
Basically-
textures.
You know, in the first film, the animation was done in the Philippines.
Yeah.
This one, the animation was done in Canada.
How much of a bigger budget did they have for this one?
This cost 30 million.
And the first one?
8 million.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Oh, yep.
But this was also a massive box office bomb. It only made 16 million.
So, okay.
60 million. So it...
No, 16.
Oh, 16. Oh, okay. It's interesting. You'd think it would make at least a bit more money considering the success of the first one. Even if it is bad,
I guess it was the delays.
I guess.
Delays? Oh, yeah, that's right. The first one came out like in 2005, and this one came out in 2011.
No, this
Which
was meant to cut, but this was meant to come out in, what was it, 2009?
Yeah,
Exactly.
But legal
I
issues
mean-
involving the production company and the Weinsteins.
I know. I mean, here's the issue. It's like, well, 2009, that was already cutting it close, because that's like 4 years after the first film. But 2011? Okay, your sequel has to be really good or really big in order to garner a lot of attention. And as much as I did like the first Hoodwinked film, I'm not going to call its audience the largest.
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
I
I
can
don't know,
taste
Dibs.
my
I
own
mean,
thoughts.
I don't know, Dibs. I mean, honestly, the humor seems to be pretty fine so far. Ooh.
That's got.
Yeah. Okay, so far it has an interesting opening, and okay, you've got my attention, film.
Well, bear in mind this film also got a really negative reception.
Well, honestly, there's some movies that tend to get negative
Like, the
receptions.
humor is a
but
bit bog standard, but like I said, so far this seems pretty harmless.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, honestly, Dibs, movie critics aren't always the best things to get the idea of a film from.
Not
Well,
really, no.
and then again, even fans of the first film didn't like this one either. So,
Well, then again, we've got another hour or so.
Yeah.
so here's Red, now voiced by Kairi from Kingdom Hearts.
Yep. Well, Aiden Panettiere has done other stuff aside from Kyrie, most recently Until Dawn.
So let's see where this scene goes.
She was also in Heroes, if I remember correctly. Or was that Amy? No, that was Amy Poehler. Never mind.
Oh, come on.
I'm surprised they didn't get Eddie Murphy to play this role.
The voice of the giant is actually the voice of that is actually. I'm trying to find it actually.
Yeah, Aiden is doing a good enough job keeping, sounding like the performance from the first movie. You can tell it's not Anne Hathaway, but she does a good. She's a good impersonator.
And they can always just give the excuse that the character's of age, and that can actually explain the slight tone of voice change.
I don't know. I kind of love this guy.
He's such a stereotype.
Yeah, it's a stereotype,
Yeah,
but unlike Michael Bay, you can tell it's done in good fun, and unlike the black guys in Michael Bay films.
Exactly. I mean, surprisingly, this feels like a sort of a stereotype, but actually done the way it should be. It's like, it's been a while since I've actually seen a stereotype done in that manner that's actually made me legit laugh and not just groan. Huh. Okay. Despite how bad this movie may turn out to be, I'm just gonna say this. I mean, I feel that it's got a better start than the first film. Not that the first film had a bad start, but this one feels like they're actually genuinely improving on the formula.
Okay.
And keeping the audience
in this film, Red has a habit of having a bit of a temper problem.
Well, then again, that's how she was in the first film too. Ooh.
So wait a minute, is this all of this just because he called her girl?
And that and the granny's disappointed in her and stuff.
Ah, okay.
What? Okay,
Don't call me babe. Wait, black Afro granny? What?
the test was to get across the bridge with the bag of goodies.
Okay, is he okay?
Well, he did just get knocked senseless, so... I guess it's anyone's guess.
So, Shiori, can you tell this is the guy who does the Doctor Who music?
Yeah, I guess.
Murray Gold has his own kind of style, I guess.
So, a martial arts for grannies? Martial arts school for grannies?
It's called the Sisters of the Hood.
Oh, I see.
And this is the big Sashem of the school?
I suppose.
Sensei.
Oh my god. Please tell me that's not an iPhone.
Well, this is 2011, so it might as well
Yeah,
be.
but come on, Samsung's better though. And you're telling me that Steve Jobs even broke into the fantasy world?
Oh, come on, Joe. I know you're not an Apple guy, but you're talking about like iPhones are the fucking devil.
Nah. I'm just kidding.
I'll take my iPhone, my Apple Mac, and my iPad and go sit in another room.
I mean, yeah, I prefer non-Apple stuff, but hey, they're okay, I guess. Guess I just don't like how the Apple is so restricting with its stuff. But hey, what you gonna do?
So,
It's not really.
okay, from what I understand, this is their basically the plot of this film is that there's going to be this truffle that can make you invincible.
A truffle that can make you
Interesting.
invincible.
A Super Saiyan truffle.
Well, I mean, honestly, the first movie didn't make any sense. Why should this one?
Oh, the first movie actually did make sense with the mystery.
No. What I mean is, no. It didn't make any sense by logic, by real life logic stuff. Like within the context of its own world, it did. I'm just talking about in terms of this game being nuts. This movie being nuts.
Well,
Well, in that case, it's kind of redundant since it is a fantasy world. I mean, seriously, expecting a fantasy world to, make sense by real world standards is kind of the equivalent of, like, expecting a non-fiction story to include dragons in it.
yeah.
Well, Jovan, don't forget that Disney thought it was a great idea to have a singing tree in an actual real story.
Okay, so Matt mentioned that one reason he didn't like this movie was, well, there's some reasons. He stated unfunny running gags and, among others, unfunny running gags and overuse of pop culture references.
I'm not saying too much of that so far. What do you think for yourself, Dwibs?
Well, I haven't seen this movie before, so
I know. So what do you think for yourself so far?
it's just kind of mediocre so far. Alright, so like Star Wars, she's foregoing her training to save someone. I thought they were going to say.
Send her out anyway.
I thought they were going to say there is another.
Wait, so... Oh my god, it's Evil Granny! No!
Okay. Oh, by the way, the witch is voiced by Joan Cusack.
Nice. That was a clever
Okay,
joke.
that was kind of funny.
Yeah, that was.
Now, if you know anything about 60s culture, you'd know what that joke means.
Yeah, I know.
So, wait a minute. She captured her just so she could make a dinner for her?
I suppose.
Dude, order a pizza or something.
My guess is that she's probably going to try and force out some recipe from her. Ah, there we go.
Kung Fu bakers.
Or she's going to make her eat the children. Because that's what she does.
Oh, yeah. So this is the witch from Hansel and Gretel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hence Hansel and Gretel being in there early in the movie.
Okay. Well, it could have been any other witch, so...
No, she took them and her to this place wherever they are, so...
So, is this witch a robot or something? I mean, her face doesn't seem to move in, like...
I suppose we'll have to find out later on.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a mask, because they're obviously talking. Oh god, it's an animatronic. At least the children don't look anywhere near as frightening.
Yeah.
That's a point.
So
Right.
that's the villain's evil plan to make food.
As children.
Apparently, let's see. Apparently, there's some ultra super secret recipe which apparently bestows some sort of power to whoever eats it. It seems.
Yeah, the
Oh, hi, little
chocolate
Bo
makes
Peep.
you invincible.
Ah, cute little Bo Peep. Okay, that's legit.
Yeah, remember when the wolf and Red got on by the end of the first film?
And to be fair,
Now
they
they're
weren't.
antagonizing each other again.
To be fair, to be fair, Dwibs, just because you make up with someone doesn't mean you're gonna stop having quarrels and arguments. And
Maybe
especially
it's like
since he's
an
apparently
Esther
been
and
away.
Swain kind of relationship.
Not to mention, apparently she's been away for a while, so you know how long distance relationships tend to go. Blogs about animated films? Dwibs, I didn't know you were in this movie.
Yeah. Actually, Animat made a joke about that as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he uncovered the joke about the blogs about animated films.
Okay, that's cute. Cheap disguise as being the wolf's thing.
Ah,
Oh, California. Either
The
that
Golden
or it's
Bridge.
New York with the Golden Gate Bridge.
well, I guess he couldn't stay in the forest for the second film, so
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I mean, like, well,
Side-eye.
it could be.
It's aight.
And besides, at least they're staying consistent with having the world be wacky, unlike something like the Smurfs film. But we'll talk about that when we get to that. Hey, hi, Gecko.
Bye, Gecko.
You know, this could be a good prequel for that Zootopia movie, now that I think about it. Except there's a human included.
stop with the close-ups, Mike. Jesus. Does Mike Deesa love close-ups? You guys there?
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I was just a bit nervous again.
Well, remember, Dwiz, we haven't seen this movie, so the idea is to listen and then respond.
Okay, I've heard Andy Matt say that another problem with this film is lip syncing issues.
So, is this going to be like your contributions mainly bringing up what Animat says?
But I'm trying to find out if what he says is true.
Okay, but I mean, what do you have to
Yeah,
say
it's a
about
good point to do it.
Oh, yeah, I get that, but I mean, well, we haven't heard much about what you yourself think about it.
Like I said, it's just kind of mediocre so far. I mean, I haven't groaned at any of the jokes, but I haven't laughed at them either.
Except for that one that you laughed at. Shoot, I can't remember which one it was.
Wait, Brad Garrett? Is that Brad Garrett?
Yes, Brad Garrett.
Awesome. I love Brad Garrett. Oh, they even based this character off of him.
That's cute.
Oh.
Wow, he's that strong, eh? Oh god, he's doing that again.
Okay, I get the gag. It's the wolf pulling off cheap disguises, akin to the story of Red Riding Hood, where it's an obvious disguise to see through.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Pardon me for a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Song.
Okay.
Ew. Get them.
And Gex is here too again.
Yep.
There's something weird about the sounds the rhinoceros. There's something weird about the sounds the rhinos made. The sound mixing seemed off whenever they did those sounds.
Mhm.
So, a chase scene.
Yeah, I'm starting to see the problem. This movie seems to have a kind of a lack of a focus. I don't know. I think this scene is going on a bit too long. I mean, I get that they need to get whatever from this guy, but it's taking longer than it needs to.
Also, do you notice? Twitchy sounds a bit different as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently they didn't know how to make Twitchy's voice like it was in the first film. I mean, hell, apparently even the guy who voices Twitchy told them how to do it, but they didn't give a shit. How'd you cut down on gum?
Oh no.
Don't worry, I think somebody's gonna crush it.
I know that's the point. That's why.
Ah, yeah. This is another running gag at the film. The goat keeps getting hit.
Aw.
London Bridge Asylum when your sanity is falling down. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so now we're going to get like 2 minutes worth of Andy Dick.
Oh.
Oh. Some exposition?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, with the galaxy?
Let me guess. You're the
You know you've been working with the giant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How? I don't get how much. Talking which is like which
That's the movie. That's just. Oh, yeah. Well, speaking of the devil, that was
Joseph, mute your mic.
malfunctioning.
take out old Beehive. I said now there's something.
The
we
USB
got
port is
in common.
malfunctioning.
She did mention something.
Could you at least turn down the volume?
Yeah, mute Skype.
Jerk face AGA.
Alright.
Yeah?
See what she was talking about.
Alright,
I
bye.
wasn't there.
No, of course you were. Relax, Michael. You've got Little Red Riding Hood.
Ugh.
Is that
Oh,
a
shoot.
What is it?
Ow. I noticed that the headset was on. My USB port malfunctioned. Anywho, yeah, I see what's going on. So, yeah, what I miss about you guys saying?
We have a chase scene involving Brad Garrett and
Oh, I saw that, but I mean, what I miss with you guys commentating, like,
it seemed like the movie has kind of a trouble with its focus. I mean, I don't know, it's going a bit way to too many different places.
And because of that, the pacing is off.
How does the wish get
So they're interrogating Andy Dickus.
Yeah.
So how does the rabbit know about the scheme?
Andy Dickus. I think it's a joke name, sir. Like Silvio Sonas or Biggest Dickus, sir.
you stop it already? If you would have stuck me in there, I would have.
Oh, so this is my fault too.
Joe, I can still hear your audio.
Like I said, the USB port malfunctioned. There we go.
But
Huh.
you've only been partners for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's too soon for this kind of scene.
Yeah, I mean, we're not even... We're like 30 minutes into the movie. Bit too... Yeah, but yeah, like Shiro says, a bit too early, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, the problems of this movie are starting to become apparent now. It's a bit rushed, there's not really a whole lot of focus, and honestly, well, personally for me, the jokes aren't really that funny.
You're lost. But yeah. I mean, well, for me, the pacing isn't rushed, but it is rather all over the place. I mean, like, well, there are some... There's been quite a few good moments, but yeah, some of them don't have the best transitions.
This probably would have been a better movie if they improved the narrative.
But they had
They
six,
what?
they had like 5 years.
Well, the thing about delayed movies is that oftentimes a lot of that delaying isn't always used, actually altering the movie. My guess is that this may have already been done by around 2009.
Oh, so she's not a robot, she's just wearing a mask.
Okay. Okay. So it's Murray Gold trying to channel Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I get the feeling they're, it's...
Yeah.
Yep, yep, they are.
Yep. Some, of course.
Oh, so they're the brains of the operation.
Interesting.
Of course, it's all a scam. You see, Hansel and Gretel hired the witch so they could make themselves feel more important. Ha.
Ha 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 ha. Okay.
That wasn't Christ. Not even Amy Poehler can make that joke funny.
Yeah, seriously, guys, maybe you should have saved that till near the end at the very least, so it would at least have some more impact like it did in the first movie. Here, just bring it in the early, just says, that's like screaming, hey, it worked before, surely it'll work again if we do it explicitly.
I like the voice acting,
Wow.
though.
Yeah, I agree. I'm probably gonna have to reload this page. Oh, so her mask is mechanical. That's interesting, I guess. Okay. This take on Hansel and Gretel is kind of interesting. I'll give it that. Let's see what they do with it now.
Oh.
Oh no, she came second place.
Oh no, I lost to her in Great British Bake Off.
No. So her reasoning for being evil is actually kind of petty.
Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen that kind of motivation. So, what time are we at?
40, 36, 35, 30.
It's a silly motivation for a big evil plot, to be honest.
Yeah. Jova, go to 37 minutes.
Yeah, 47 minutes. Well, do we know if we're supposed to take this entirely to heart? Are we sure?
True.
Are we sure this isn't being played for kind of laughs?
I don't know. Okay, Jova, what time are you at?
True, Pedro has a
Maybe.
point.
Jova, what
Okay,
time?
I'm at 36:31.
We
I mean,
just went-
32.
We went way past that.
Well, the motivation in the first film was just as silly, so
Jova,
yeah, I guess.
Jova, we're
Hold
way
on,
past
Dwibs.
that.
Hold on, Dwibs. I heard you the first time.
Go to 37:30.
Like, the motivation Don Paulo has to be Leighton's arch rival is silly, but then again, it's played for laughs, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Hey, Jova, have you found the time?
I'm trying to, but like I said, this player is one of the more finicky ones.
Though I'll say Don Paulo's backstory is funnier.
Okay, I'm at 37:55.
Okay.
I felt kind of bad for Don Paulo in that scene.
Yeah. You know, I have to agree with Pedro. It's like, well, yeah, it's a petty motivation, but honestly, it sort of fits with the kind of universe, and it is sort of silly.
Okay, Jova, get ready. 3, 2, 1, click.
So, why are we listening to a pop song now? Oh, disgustingly cute toys.
Oh.
Nice.
Get it? Disney and...
Okay, that's cute.
Who sings this?
I think it's actually Hayden Pantier.
Uh,
I think. Yeah.
Eh,
yeah, Aiden, stick to acting.
Oh, Hayden can sing. She did some of the songs for Cinderella Free, and that worked out well. And honestly, I'm guessing that this is a song made for the movie.
Yeah.
So in this case, I'd blame more the songwriter. I mean, she sounds like she can sing well enough already. Yeah, I will admit, though, can we go back to the buddy cop thing? I liked it better when she was interacting with the wolf because they bounced off of each other well. Yeah. Yeah, I know. They split up, but I'm just wondering when they're finally gonna get back together.
Well-
Jova's complaint proves pretty much my point. Like this movie is kind of lacking a focus. I mean, first we were a buddy cop, now we're here. What's the focus?
Yeah. Well, I think this movie does have a focus, but the problem is like what's pulling its focus up all wrong. It's like, well, okay, this is a buddy cop film. Okay, they're gonna come at odds, but when you split up the two main protagonists of the buddy cop film for, a very big portion of the movie, it kind of defeats the purpose of a buddy cop film. I mean, seriously, buddy cop films are often better spent seeing the two argue, yes, but also, work with the relationship. Have it be frustrating, but eventually have them be together. But here, you can't really make it legit having them be apart and not being able to actually warm up to each other. In fact, it's probably just going to come off as rather underhanded when they finally do get back together.
Mm-hmm. I don't find it terrible so far, though. It's tolerable.
I mean, that's the thing, though. I've gone around everywhere looking for opinions on this movie, and most of them have said this film stinks.
I don't know.
I don't see it, to be honest.
I don't know.
I'm not
Don't get me wrong.
saying-
This movie does have problems, and the jokes are. There are some
The jokes are hit
here.
and miss.
The jokes are hit and miss, yeah. However, I don't know. It's tolerable so far.
Well, we're halfway through the movie, so we'll see how it goes.
It doesn't seem as horrible as others are making it out to be. But you're right. We got like half the movie left, so
maybe, who knows? Maybe this will turn out to be the anti-Frozen, where a lot of people talk up how bad it is, but it turns out to not be that bad.
Wait. So wait a minute. If that's it, shouldn't it be just like Frozen, though?
No. Anti-Frozen, as in it's not as bad as people are talking up to be.
Oh.
Now, don't get me wrong, Pedro. Frozen's good, very good, but you gotta admit, even the amount of praise it gets is a bit overblown.
Well, that's always the case whenever something is popular. If you're gonna go by that,
No, Pedro. I'm not talking about on terms of popularity. I mean, I'm talking about in terms of quality. It's like, well, don't get me wrong. It is an outstanding film, but even as outstanding as it is, it doesn't really live up to the amount of mass hype that it gets. As in, the overblown sort. It's like, well,
I'm guessing-
sometimes I question whether one of that particular song is actually more famous than the movie, and therefore the movie became that famous because of it.
Yeah. It's like this. For example, I mean, a lot of people sort of like to make big theories and and say, the movie's based around, the Let It Go song and Elsa doing this and that, when they sort of forget some of the other themes. It's like, that's the sort of overpraise I don't like. Is when people will completely talk about just one element, but sort of ignore all the other elements in the movie. It's like saying, it focuses strictly on this. It's like, no, it doesn't do it that much.
All right, so Wolf is sad and stuff.
I don't know.
I guess
Heck, Elsa's barely in that movie.
I wouldn't say that, but sure. Anyway. I don't know. I don't feel like the movie earned the whole sad because they split up thing.
Well, I kind of think it did on the Wolf's part, not so much on Red's part, since she was. In fact, the only reason they are splitting up is strictly because Red lost her temper. Yeah, that's sort of another problem. It's like, the Wolf did have his problems, but he didn't really contribute that much to them splitting up. He just went along with it, saying, yeah, you're right. Whereas Red's really the only one who has the real big problems with the group effort.
Okay, I've got a question to ask.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Where'd the plot go?
Actually, Dwayne brings up a good point. I mean, weren't we supposed to try to save... wait a minute, I actually forgot. What were we trying to do again?
They're trying to save Granny and stop the twins from doing something with the recipe.
So why aren't we doing that?
The recipe that apparently grants invulnerability. I guess we're focusing on the wolf right now to see how he will somehow get back to it. Okay, see, this is my issue. It's a buddy cop film. We should be seeing the two main characters interact as
Okay,
opposed to seeing them.
who's this?
Eh? Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Okay.
Okay.
House down.
Okay.
Okay, that was awesome.
That was awesome. Come on.
I like that.
Mate, you. Oh. Okay, I know they can't swear, but can you come up with stuff other than muffins?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, has muffins been a catchphrase or something? Did I miss something while I
They've
was?
said it a few times, actually.
Huh. Okay.
In the place of curse words.
And it's only muffins they're using. Okay, that would get old.
They're getting on us.
Say hello to my. Okay, now I see the whole pop culture references
I
stuff.
don't know. I mean, considering the situation,
I'm
it's
still
fine.
not seeing the overblown pop culture references.
Oh,
I mean, well,
really?
I mean,
We're still doing this running gag?
Okay, this running gag doesn't need to. I mean, it was fine the first time, but really, we're gonna do this again.
yeah, I agree. Okay, this is one of the running games that doesn't work. But as for the pop cultural references, yeah, there have been many of them, but honestly, unlike most movies, they at least actually make sense in context.
I look forward
There
to.
aren't many pop culture references. A lot of the references are to fairy tales, which is what the first movie also did.
Yeah.
I look.
Yeah,
forward-
honestly,
Okay.
I wouldn't say the pop culture references are really that big an issue as far as bringing this movie down goes.
I just don't think they're funny, is all. But whatever.
I look for. I look.
Well, I
for-
don't think they're all meant. Well, I don't think they're all meant to be funny. I mean, some of them are just meant to be there.
I look forward to when the five of us start commentating on the English dub of Yokai Watch, because even though it's Lo-Fi's first time making pop culture reference humor, they pretty much mastered it right from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Really? You're using muffins again?
Yeah, they just used it again.
Like, can you... You've got all sorts of food you could use. Why just muffins?
I don't know.
I don't know. Bakewell or tart or... No, wait, not tart.
Huh.
Okay, so this is how they survived.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh.
Wow, literally by the seat of their pants. Oh. Okay, that was funny.
Okay.
Wait, is that Cheech and Chong I hear?
Yeah. Cheech and Chong are in this movie.
Huh. Okay, then.
The fake beard again.
Well, Well, I can see why. I mean, it's literally meant
Well,
to
you
throw
used
them
it
off.
earlier, and in quite a lot of people, and it got publicly exposed. So why do you think it's going to work now?
I'll be right back.
Actually, James, if you're paying attention, he actually purposely did it because he knew it would throw them off, because basically it's such an obvious disguise, so of course it would throw them off. Basically, it would give him the chance to distract them.
Okay.
While laughing at how ridiculous a disguise it was.
All right, guys, I got a score power. I've got to. I wonder how long it's going to be before the goat gets hit again.
I don't know. Don't really care either.
Have you guys ever heard of torture?
Honestly, Shiroi, considering what a character Granny is, she probably would relish the idea of them trying to torture her.
They look creepy when they laugh.
I think that's the idea. Well, mission accomplished.
Yeah, it actually does sound like Murray Gold would make the music.
So we're basically left. So we're basically back to where we left off when they split up.
Oh, and yeah, there's been another cast change.
Martin Short is now Kirk.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I forgot. Who was Kirk in the first movie?
It was Jim Belushi.
Ah.
So what did I miss?
Okay.
Red and the Wolf have reunited.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's pretty much like I said. We're basically back to where we left off after they split up. At least the movie can finally get back to business.
Oh, guess what? Heidi's voiced by Heidi Klum.
What else?
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. You could put this music in Doctor Who and you won't be able to tell the difference.
Okay, so a band of yodeling spies.
Alright. Let's see how well this goes.
Okay.
Huh. Okay, this is okay. I think I see what this movie. I think I see what this movie's aspects. It's very, very, very creative, and more often than not, it seems to have a lot of hits. But the issue is like, well, there's a lot of these scenes, I guess, sort of come and go out of nowhere. I suppose that's it.
And yeah, I think Yeah, I think that's the last we see of Kirk.
Yeah,
Huh.
like Jova said, that doesn't seem to be that much flow. I mean, there's a scene, goodbye. There's a scene, goodbye.
Yeah, I know. Which is sort of a sad thing because they're like, well, this movie presents a lot of great ideas, like that giant play by, shoot, what's his
Brad
name?
Garrett.
Yeah, Brad Garrett. I mean, like, well, that was a scene, and then boom, on to the next one. And yeah, that little cameo of Kirk. The wolf saving the kids. Oh, the poetic irony. Oh, shoot, it's World War One all over again.
Not particularly, dude.
You just removed the mask when it used to come to the gas or whatever. Yeah, guys. I can understand why you be enjoying the film, and I'm not hating it or anything. It's
Yeah.
just meh.
I'm not
I think-
enjoying it. I just think it's harmless.
Well, for me, it's different. It's like, oh, I'm enjoying things that this movie's doing, but as a whole, yeah, I mean, well, okay, like I said, this movie presents a lot of great ideas, and some.
Well, they just always
scenes-
reference they did do one.
Wait, what? No, sorry, I missed it. What was it?
They did.
They actually said that trust the Force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. Amy, your German accent kind of went there.
Who is she in Inside Out?
Joy.
Joy.
Okay.
And Bill Hader voiced Thea.
Okay. If I can give this movie one thing, though, with how consistent it is, I do love how it handles Hansel and Gretel being so cartoonishly evil to how they smile evilly. That's one thing that they've actually kept consistent. That's cool.
You are?
Gee, where have we heard this before? Now we're just doing
What?
a retread of the first movie, aren't we?
Yeah, pretty much. Not only that, but also, what did she do to make her proud exactly?
Get kidnapped. Wait. Okay. Would you guys like to hear the Rotten Tomatoes consensus?
Go ahead.
Not
Yeah,
yet, Bibs, not yet.
Meanwhile,
Well,
we
actually,
got,
sure.
meanwhile, we got one for the visit.
Well, not what's just going on, so I may as well. Score of 11%. It may add 3D to the original, but Hoodwinked 2 is missing the first installment's wit and refreshingly low-budget charm.
I can sort of see where they're coming from, but honestly, 11%? Really?
That's
This
a bit
does-
low, to be fair.
This film doesn't seem that bad. I mean, like I said,
Well,
they're
the first
actually
one, well, the
so-
first one had a 46, so I mean, already, I mean, the critics don't like these movies in general.
Yeah, which sort of goes into it how some critics, okay, I probably shouldn't say that critics look at it a wrong way, but critics have this rather weird way of looking at things. It's like, well, okay, some critics do come off as legit, and I guess it really is strictly, when it comes to it, their own opinion, but there are some cases when you get the feeling that critics are just, trying to get with the trends of, what's popular. I mean,
I guess it can be pretty difficult to distinguish professional opinion from personal opinion sometimes.
yeah. Because, for example, believe it or not, it got exposed one year that apparently the people who were, judging movies for, stuff like the Golden Globes or the Emmys, it was revealed that the judges weren't even watching the movies that they were presenting awards. It was mainly based off of word of mouth. That sort of...
Let me guess, it's going to kill them.
No.
Oh, she actually did make them.
I guess she didn't have any choice, but whoa. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, I get the feeling that with movies like this, the 11% was mainly a sort of word of mouth thing amongst critics because really, I mean, yeah, this movie overall is not as well constructed as the first one.
Well, keep in mind, Jova, an 11% means that very few people gave it a positive grade. That doesn't mean that they think it's the most awful thing ever made.
Oh yeah.
They probably just gave it the ones who gave it a rotten rating probably just did it because of the problems we've just mentioned.
Yeah, true. In fact, that's sort of another thing. It's like, well, I guess 11% sort of seems weird. How many critics actually reviewed it?
Let me check.
63.
And how many reviewed the first movie?
Shit, hang on.
See, this is why there should be like a mediocre option.
Yeah, because honestly, I may go, okay. It's
123 reviews the first time.
Yeah, then, in that case, it's not really a fair comparison.
Yeah.
It's like with, like for example, the first two Toy Story movies have a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, but those movies had way less reviews than movies coming out nowadays, so it's not really comparable.
Yeah, and honestly, Amico, I guess one of my issues with this supposed 11% is like, well, it just sounds like only 11% gave it a positive review. I'm not quite sure that's really that fair a way to gauge how good the movie actually is, though. Oh, so the yodelers are back.
Wait, is this guy going to appear?
Oh,
so they are back.
I must have been misinformed.
Oh, so you came out of nowhere.
I guess to be fair, they were still there, but yeah, why did they even leave to begin with? Huh? My God, character development. And it's with the character that has some of the least screen time.
Okay, what was that? Was that supposed to be a joke?
I guess.
Quick, start solving button puzzles. Oh wait, sorry, wrong franchise.
Yeah.
Huh. So
That's all it takes to beat the spider?
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
And they're gone again. Seriously?
There's still a few minutes left of this movie.
A half hour specifically. Well,
Yeah.
actually not even that.
Half an hour?
Round 20.
24 minutes around there.
Okay.
And
Really?
maybe now this will help her see
really?
the
Now-
error of her ways.
Okay, wait. So we defeated the spider, Ansel and Gretel too, and now this woman is apparently going to be redeemed. So what are the next 20 minutes going to be about?
Wait,
No,
hold on.
The twins are still...
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Must have-
Hansel and Gretel are still out rampaging.
Okay, so in that case...
See, the explosions. Well, the explosions that you can get from a $30 million budget.
True. What?
Look, Granny, I hate to say it, but even the wolf did more than her for actually solving the problem.
Why wasn't this film called Wolfwinked Too? Because the wolf did more, and he's had far less screen time than Red.
Hey, wait, wasn't this supposed to be a buddy cop film? Where is the wolf? And still in the elevator? Dang it.
I want to play.
Oh.
Every time she uses the red hood as like that, I always get the feeling there should be Super Mario World music playing.
Maybe that's what Murray Gold's trying to emulate or something. I don't know. Yeah, we're friends now.
It's too late for me.
Didn't we just do this spiel with Red?
Go on without me.
No. It's actually technically different. With Red, it was basically her doubting herself. With her, it's just a case of self-pity. Say, wasn't this movie supposed to also sort of be about the partnership between Red and the Wolf? I mean, if the Wolf's not contributing in the end, doesn't that sort of defeat part of the purpose?
Yeah. So, yeah, the spider is still there. Oh, well, never mind then.
Oh, the ribbon.
Wait, they can be taken down by a small girl.
And velocity. That makes sense, actually. With enough speed and force, a smaller object could potentially knock off a larger object. Although her being able to pull him, I will question. Oh, hey, look, there's a different curse word.
So wait, that's all it takes to defeat them? Okay.
Ah, guess not.
Let me guess, it's the wolf
So now
who helps her defeat
So now we're doing the final boss of Path of Neo.
Yeah, I'll give the movie this. It's more entertaining than Path of Neo.
Like that's an accomplishment. Yep, called it.
Our wild card.
So there we go, Joe. They're back together again.
Yeah, okay.
They're very on and off, though.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, what? Okay, Thunderbirds did this a bit better. Yeah.
Of course, the classic balance beam joke.
I guess my problem with this film is that I've seen these jokes done a million times before.
Yeah, which is why I said towards the beginning that they're kind of bog standard to me.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
They're not terrible. It's just they've been done to death.
Yeah.
I guess that's one legit criticism I can understand. Jokes have been done a billion times before.
Well, honestly, even if a joke has been done a billion times before, you can still put a special enough spin on it
Yeah, well, this
to
film
actually make it well enough. And some of the jokes actually do with that special spin, but I will admit some of them also don't.
Hmm. Can you do this when your lives aren't in peril?
Well, I guess to be fair, for all they know, they could die. So, hey, might as well get it out while you can.
You know, considering the film's called Hoodwinked 2, as in TOO. What were they called Hoodwinked 3?
I don't know.
3 is in FREE.
Yeah, Hoodwinked. They were called Hoodwinked 3.
Yeah.
FREE. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to get a Hoodwinked 3 because,
We might get a Hoodwink free.
well, Joe, it was a massive bomb.
Dwibs, you should know by now, just because a film's a bomb doesn't mean it's not going to get a sequel some way, somehow. I mean, seriously, look no farther than Highlander.
True. Highlander 2... well, actually, let me check if Highlander 2 made money.
Well, Highlander 1 itself was kind of a bomb as well, remember? Yet the reason it got sequels is because out of the fandom as well. Also, another similar case is stuff like Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Oh, here
which
we
is
go.
You're doing this again?
Asked and answered.
Ugh.
This
Gag wasn't funny the first time.
Oh. Okay.
I don't get...
I think I get it. Apparently him slamming the banjo is basically him giving up.
Oh, he didn't get hit for once. That's,
He's gonna get hit now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Guys, can you stop it with that gag, please? It's getting old.
Wow, that accent was half British there.
Yeah, Amy, it was a Gretel or Hansel?
Eh?
Gretel. The girl is called Gretel.
No.
Yeah.
I was asking Sherry which one had a British accent for a second.
Gretel.
Gretel.
Yeah, Gretel. Yeah. Okay. Amy, maybe you should keep just improve your accents. That's what I mean.
Well, for the most part, she's pulled it off. Granted, she has had a few slips. I mean, it's by no means a perfect German accent, but I've heard much worse sodomizations of accents.
Inigo Prophecy, anyone?
Couldn't have gone for another take, though.
By the way, guys, have you checked out our Indigo Prophecy playthrough?
I haven't really had the time.
You should check the part called "Apologies to Chinese people everywhere" because Joe freaks out at an awful accent there.
Oh, yeah.
That was when I was more inexperienced with David Cage. Of course, all working together. That'll allow them to defeat the twins.
Don't call me babe.
Well, you're fucked.
Great.
Red, please.
Oh. They just pulled an 06?
Okay, that falling thing looked a bit dodgy.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not gonna die. Stop that now.
Wolf?
You idiot!
No, maybe that was... No. Maybe there's a twist here.
Maybe that was the idea.
Maybe they'll explode. Yep, there you go.
Right.
Honestly, Drips, you really thought that he didn't mean to actually reveal that?
Wow, the kids have gone back to being scary again.
True.
Very true.
Oh. Well, of course they couldn't have them explode.
Yeah, remember, this is a kid's film. I wonder what jail will be big enough to hold them. Get it? Because they're fat.
Mm-hmm.
Fat jokes. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. This is a good setup for the third movie. Oh.
Oh, Dwibs, you always act so negative. And not the...
Mice.
Oh, the Pied Piper.
Yeah, actually, I'd prefer to have seen Pied Piper, honestly, than this, but whatever.
Alright, so it's gonna be 10 minutes of credits?
Is there a stinger?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Hold on, let me check.
Go ahead and check, Trevor.
Oh, and we have to end on the running gag.
What running gag?
The goat.
Huh.
And that was Hoodwinked Too.
Oh, what do you know?
That was
what do you know?
Good versus Evil, yeah.
Oh, what do you know? So the song is called "You Got Hoodwinked."
Ugh.
Alright, I'll skip.
How cute.
I'll skip ahead a
Generic
bit.
genericness.
Let's see.
Generic rap.
Oh, hello. No extras on tonight. Special thanks to Dave Bloomfield. Come on.
Apparently there's no stinger. I'm checking.
Yeah,
I'm checking.
there's no stinger.
Alright, final thoughts then. Joe Dwibs, it's your pick, so go ahead.
Well, it's not terrible per se, but honestly, there's only like a couple of gags I laughed at. It's just really kind of mediocre overall.
Yeah.
I mean, animation is better than the first film. I'll give it that, but it's just kind of there.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why people didn't go to see it, because it's just kind of. It's just there. I mean, there's nothing really special about it, so why bother?
I'd say it was more of a combination of the fact that, by 2011, it was 2011, like 6 years after the first film, and not to mention the competition around 2011. And also, I don't think this movie had that good marketing, because I don't remember there being a single trailer over here for it on TV. What about you guys?
Well, we had a trailer, so you must have got one because it never even saw a release here.
Not in any form, actually. Oh. Not in any form. It hasn't come out on DVD or a digital release or anything.
Alright, my final thoughts.
And yet you guys apparently got a trailer. Okay, go on, Pedro.
I did like some jokes, but aside from that, yeah, the story is, when it's, for the most part, kind of non-existent, and when it does come back, I don't know, I don't know, I think the whole mystery thing in the first movie was much more entertaining, honestly. And the characters, honestly, aside from maybe the wolf, the characters here are kind of flanderized, if I say so myself. I don't know, I just don't think were there the same writers involved in this?
Yeah, the same writers, but with the addition of Mike Diesel, the director, also working on the screenplay.
I don't know, there just seems something, the wolf is the only one who seemed to completely retain his personality for the first film.
Yeah, Red had her personality, albeit
I don't think she did. She came off
Okay.
as more like a brat in this one, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's flanderized. They
I'm
emphasize
hopeless
too
and,
much on that part of her character. It's like, well, overall, she would have been more consistent. It's like, well, okay, she retains her character, but she's flanderized is sort of the better way to come at it. They emphasized too much the bratty side of her. I mean, it was sort of there in the first film, but here it's kind of the main focus.
Sure.
Anyway, go on.
I'm done.
Okay, the joke, well, pretty mediocre movie overall. The jokes were from hit and miss. They got a couple of laughs out of me, but most of them were kind of heard it all before in every other medium ever. The music is pretty generic. The characters, as Pedro said, didn't seem to retain their personalities. The narrative is all over the place. I still don't think this movie is as bad as, well, according to Dwibs, people are making it out to be. It's harmless, but it has obvious issues.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's next?
Go ahead, Jova.
Me. Yeah. Okay, there were actually several things in this movie I did like, but as I stated, this movie has a distinct problem of introducing a lot of great ideas and concepts, like Brad Garrett as the giant, or that scene with the yodelers, yet it sort of gets rid of them. It's like, well, it's like if somebody cut and paste several good ideas, but didn't think to put them together well. And yeah, I mean, the movie had a nice start for me, but then as it went on, the whole buddy cop thing wasn't handled nearly as well as it could have been. I did like the voice acting, though. Hansel and Gretel were fun as villains, and Andy Dickus getting a surprise return was nice. The action scenes, okay, some action scenes work, and, well, actually, yeah, the action was fine for me. But, yeah, this movie does have quite a few issues, like some of the running gags fall flat. Some of the humor is, in fact, some of the scenes aren't as witty as the first film, and yeah, the movie does lose focus of its goals occasionally. Let's see, but yeah, I mean, I definitely say this movie is not nearly as bad as, well, what Dwibs claims it's being made out to be. I mean, I go, honestly, yeah, it's not as good as the first
sure
one.
rings a lot, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not as good as
the phone is Hoodwinked 2's biggest fan.
Anywho, as I was saying, it's not as good as the first one. However, I'd say it's just below average. So yeah, pretty much kind of mediocre, but I could still get some fun out of it. Okay. Well, it's like this, Michael. If you're a big Hoodwink fan and you want to do whatever you can to support the series, then yeah, I'd suggest you give it a buy. However, if you're someone that's not really into Hoodwink, you may have a bit of a tougher time getting into this than the first film. That said, I mean, I can see a sequel coming out of this since it is the Weinstein Company for one thing, and how a fandom can get another movie, especially when that's meant to be an apology for one of the sequels, Beverly Hills Cop 4 and that Rocky 5 movie. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that, well, okay, it bombed, yeah. I see the potential for a sequel that can hopefully right the wrongs of this movie.
My guess is we'll probably only get like a DVD release or something.
Like I said, Weinstein Company, they have a knack for pulling off insanely, they have a knack for pulling off quite a lot of unexpected stuff. It's like, well, I get the feeling that this movie was kind of doomed since, like, well, originally this movie was meant to be released in 2009. I get the feeling that a lot more of the pulp cultural references and stuff wouldn't be nearly as annoying or phoned in if, it was released at the time it was meant to be released. But yeah, around the time, like, say, here, or 2011, it does feel a bit dated. The animation's better, but yeah, it's like, dear Lord, the actors are giving it their best, and I won't call this movie terrible by any means. I mean, is it clumsy? Yes. And does it have a lot of problems? Yes. And is it really great? No. But like I said, I still could get fun out of it. So if you're curious, or if you really do want to give it a look, go ahead, give it a look.
Sure.
Alright, so that was Hoodwinked 2.
Although I won't admit, it is. I was kind of pleasantly surprised at how this movie wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
All right.
Yeah, again, it's just kind of mediocre, so that was something too. I'm probably not going to watch this one for quite a while.
Yeah.
And I would say see if Hoodwinked 3, but that will probably
Who knows?
that'll probably take like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See ya, everyone.
So tune in for if Hoodwinked 3 comes out.
Yeah.
See ya.